Hello, hello, my Tauruses. It is I, Kelly, here with your August 2021 reading. So remember, take what resonates with you, leave out that which doesn't, because this is for the collective. Don't forget to cross-watch your sun, moon, and your rising and see what messages are in there for you as well. Also for all my Facebook and Clubhouse people, reach out to me. I'm doing this month half off all private personal readings. So if you're interested, hit me up. All right, loves. So let's go ahead and get into your readings. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for August 2021. Let's see. So we're going to start with the Angels and Ancestor deck and see what messages are out there for my Tauruses. Wow, this card has come up a lot in my readings. This drum card, Dream and Journey. So this is for you, Taurus, Dream and Journey. Also, Sky Father, trust in the unknown. So through your dream and journey, trust that, in the unknown, trust in the process. Like I say, be a friend of the unknown. So let's see what spirit animal message is here for you all. So we got the mountain goat, and this talks about, it says, there's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to do to correct it. And of course, we're going to pull tarot on everything. Okay, let's see what the angels want you to know. Okay, you know what? I just did the video for Virgo, and I forgot to put their title down. So when I load it, it'll be there. So give me 1 second. Okay, yep, I got it. All right. Yep. Okay. All right, so let's get back into your reading. Sorry about that, Tauruses. So you got Open Your Heart, Archangel Shamuel. Thank you, Shamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. Let's see what the Keepers of the Light want you to know. So, you got 2 from the Keepers of the Light. So let's talk. Melchizedek is here with higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. And also, the Divine Director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose, okay? So let me see. Let me move these over a little bit. Get some little room here. All right, so let's go ahead and grab and see what needs to be surrendered this month. So they want to surrender to the wonder and awe. I love that. Surrender to wonder and awe. Okay, so it says, open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Nice. All right, so let's go into the tarot and get some clarity. So let's first start with the Angels and Ancestors, the 2 cards that came out, the Drum and Sky Father, which says, Dream and Journey, trust in the unknown. Let's see what messages are within that. So the 3 of Earth came up. So through trusting the unknown and through your dream and journey, it's important for you to just really concentrate on the power of creativity that you have, because tapping into your creative power is going to help you be able to support your dreams along your journey and, keep you grounded in the now. Okay. And so it talks about recognition for very high quality work. You're being recognized for that and for being a team player. So, continue to dream on your journey, continue to trust in the unknown. Also the 9 of Air, give yourself a break sometimes, because those triggers come up, especially, this past weekend, a lot of us dealt with those, with that full moon, things that need to come up and be released, myself included. So here's, that 9 of Air, don't get caught up in expecting the worst or thinking, oop, 10, 11, hey, I'm telling you, synchronicities all day. That's all I see, 10, 10, 10, 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12, 1, 1, 1. I'm just telling you. I still, don't expect the worst, expect the best. Don't you do negative self-fulfilling prophecies, because remember, you know, what you think is what you become and what you manifest. Also, you know, if you're having sleepless nights and thinking like, okay, why am I, you know, waking up in the middle of the night and feeling like I gotta get something done? That's because when you're so busy during the day, Spirit doesn't have an opportunity to talk to you and connect with you. So they wake you up in the middle of the night to say, hey, listen up. And so it's important for you to be open to receive those messages, you know, do those meditations, ask, you know, okay, Spirit, what do I need to be guided in? What do I need to know right now? Okay. Let's go into this mountain goat. There's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever it needs to do to correct it. So the 8 of water is here. So that's just about, you know, emotionally continue and walking away from things that do not serve you. You know, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful. And it talks about your spiritual and your emotional growth. Okay. So that's where the balance is needing. And then the Knight of Water is just asking you to just love, right? Date yourself, you know, do those kind gestures for yourself. Those kind gestures are, you know, having, you know, mirror work, talking, saying lovely things to yourself when you look in the mirror, you know, getting up and doing your affirmations in the morning, you know, your meditations, your sleep meditating, drinking your water, you know what I mean? Just doing those things, those little things really mean a lot. So this Knight of Water is just reminding you, you know, it's okay to be emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and it's about falling in love with love. Some of you could be getting your marriage proposal, the need for balancing within your emotions right now. And it's an invitation, you know, to social events as well. So just love, date yourself, romance yourself. That's what it's all about, okay? Let's talk about this Open Your Heart from the Angel deck with Archangel Chamuel. Thank you, Chamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. So the Ego came out, the 2 of Water. We've got quite a few. The 10 of Earth, the 4 of Water, and the 3 of Fire. So... and then the Queen of Air is on the back. So let's talk about this Ego card when it comes to your heart. And Archangel Jophiel. It's okay to open your heart and let those barriers down, not for anyone else, but for yourself, to be vulnerable with who you are. And it's about this, you know, letting go of that false sense of entrapment, which is that fear and worry. That's the lie. Being overly focused on like material things or what someone else has and you feel you don't have. You know, that negative or just fear-based self-sabotaging thoughts. So this is about you know, releasing those and really opening your heart up to yourself. And the 2 of Waters is here to, you know, within that balance, within your emotions. It talks about relationships that continue to grow, relationship with yourself and with others. So be easy on yourself. You know, forgive yourself. Stop feeling guilty about things that happened in the past. We all make mistakes. We go through things we grow through it. We have relationships with people for reasons and seasons because there was a gift of a lesson in that. Okay. And so it's about positive resolutions to those conflicts. Okay. Be easy and loving on yourself. Also, the 3 of Fire is here. Oh, wait, let's do the 4 of Water. The 4 of Waters remind you to, you know, they don't want you to miss out on this opportunity of being open and vulnerable with yourself. And don't be, you know, be content. Don't be bored or discontent with where things are going for you right now. You know, open your eyes to the possibilities. And when I see that, see the gifts within the challenges. The 3 of Fire is here to remind you that you are abundant and that things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. You know, I talk about, you know, we get caught up in expectations and we feel like, okay, if I do this, then this should turn out like this, A, B, and C. And then when A doesn't come out, if A doesn't show up, but B shows up or C comes first, then we start to worry or fear that it's not going to happen the way we want it. But it is going to happen. It's going to happen in divine timing and it's going to happen in a divine way. So it's like, know that you set this precedent as long as you're living in joy and doing what feels right and feels good to you. And it's from your heart, because remember, your heart holds logic and thought as well. So you can move from here, not always from here. So know that. Okay. And so also this is taught, the 10 of earth is here. So this is about things coming full circle for you. This is about your legacy, knowing that the work that you do also not only heals you, but also heals generations. We're talking about generations that came before you and generations that come after you, because there is no such thing as time. Also, the Queen of Air is here to remind you to, you have this strength in you, that you have this kindness and you're very loving, but at the same time, step into your power. Remove things that no longer serve you, that benefit your highest good. That could be people, places, things, because that's important. Because a lot of times we keep ourselves protected because we may not have the right kind of people or, environment around us. So just be mindful of that. Let's talk about Melchizedek and the divine director. Higher learning, intervention, and purpose. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further your progress. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. I say it all the time. People always like, what's my purpose? Your purpose is to be happy. Your purpose is within that minute to live in joy, in that hour to live in joy, in that day to, keep those vibrations high and joy so that you are where you need to be. Okay. So what came out was the 7 of earth and the balance card. And then the 7 of air is on the back. So this is like, don't worry. You planted these seeds, okay? Things have to be cultivated in the dark before they can grow. You planted these seeds, okay? It may seem like a temporary pause, but it's not. This is unnecessary worry. It's just really about, you've learned from experience. We all have more inner studying to do to progress. So be easy on yourself. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided and happiness is your purpose. So, you set the intention, let it go. And let the divine take over. Also, balance is here for you with Archangel Ezekiel. I think it's Ezekiel. Yep. With number 14. And this is about, making sure that you balance those areas in your life, right? Balance between, going within and inner study and balancing out, letting, the divine, hold you up and intervene within your purpose of being happy, right? So it talks about waiting for that perfect divine timing. It's coming. Also, the 7 of air, it may, like I talked earlier about plans needing to be revised, or, this talks about more going on than meets the eye. It may seem like poor timing, but it's not. It's divine timing. Remember how we talked about expectations and how we feel like if we set things up that they're supposed to go in a certain way, and when they don't, then we start doubting and fearing. This is what this card's about. Don't get caught up in that, okay? Let's talk about the surrender to wonder and awe. So, Tauruses, we got the 3 of air and the 10 of fire. And then on the back is the ace of earth. So, when it comes to surrender to wonder and awe, open up the magic in every moment and the sense and the awe and wonder of all of life. Those includes those times of when we are heartbroken or sad. There is still magic within that. And sometimes we have to recognize and we have to flow with it, but we got to let it go. We can't sit in that. It's not beneficial to us. But remember, it takes time to heal. So be kind to yourself. But in the meantime, surrender to those wonders and awes that are there for you, and forgive yourself and others so you can release that and open up and bring in the things that are beneficial. Also, the 10 of fire is here. Things are coming full circle, which is, about you releasing those burdens that you carry, those heavy loads, doing too much work, really accepting help from others. We're all meant to help one another. And it's okay. That's what we're meant to do. Get that life back in balance, and don't get stressed out or concerned about those things that may not go the way you perceive them to go or you expect them to go. Because the ace of earth is here. So this means the divine is supporting you, with, showering you with abundance and prosperity and inflow of abundance, a promising business adventure, important documents or even contracts to be signed. So that's awesome. I love that. So let's see what self-care is here for you all this month. My Taurus is Sun, Moon, and Rising for August 2021. So, sweet treats. Treat yourself to some sweet treats, love. Also, on the back, let's see. And make sure you're getting plenty of rest, okay? Get your rest and treat yourself to some sweet treats. Okay, let's see what crystals are out here for my Tauruses this month, for all my crystal lovers. Okay, got 2 crystals. Shungite, which I have some in a bracelet actually, is for your root chakra. It cleanses and aligns the body and chakras, said to absorb and eliminate any health hazards in your life. It purifies your water. It's a great protection stone, especially in blocking EMFs. It relieves stress, anxiety, fatigue, and insomnia. And the affirmation is, I am physically and emotionally connected and healed. Okay, Shungite. Also, you receive sardonyx. It's for your sacral chakra. It helps with lasting happiness and clear communication, can aid in eliminating hesitations. It's a protective stone. It aids in socializing, marriage, and other relationships. It promotes courage, luck, and protection. And the affirmation is, I attract happiness, security, and loving relationships. Yes, I love that. Okay, let's get into y'all affirmations and see what is there for you. So, you have true manifestations are powered by service and love. So, a lot of times I always say, like, when I wake up in the morning, I'm always like, okay, so how may I be of service today? Where should I go? What should I do? Who do I need to speak to? And at times that's just being in service of myself. So, just be open to that. You put it out there, you let it go, and you keep it moving, right? But it's all, it's all about doing it, because you love it, and being by shining your light bright is being a service to others, because they're able to see your light and see that love and be able to, be like, wow, I could have some of that. The body is your affirmation from the divine affirmation deck. It says, show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. Okay. We recently, in the 8-week transformation program, we did, and our 2-week when we were doing with our inner child, and no, was that week 1? Week 2? I forget. But we were peeling back those layers and really seeing who we are. And a part of that was writing a letter to that one body part that we particularly did not like, right? Mine was always like my butt in the front from having my kids. And so, and it's like writing a letter as that body part to yourself, and you writing to your body part, but it's very therapeutic. And if anybody has any body accepting issues, that is a great way, a tool that you can utilize. Look, I'm giving that up for free. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get you an overall message for this reading for the, from the Shaman Oracle. The journey. Oh, someone else had the journey. Who else had the journey? Oh my gosh, who else had the journey? Oh, Cancer had journey. That's who it was. Okay. Nice. So let's see what the message is. These are pretty quick. So the journey. So the journey is an invitation to step outside the boundaries of your life as you know it. The journey is not a holiday. It is a call to be hermit-like and to go on a pilgrimage into the unknown. There are no maps to the territory you will be exploring, no marked paths or road signs. The time to embark on the great journey is here. Do not linger in the port when distant shores are calling. Fearlessly draw your own navigational charts as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true, even when you are not sure of where you are going. It is the departure that is most important. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost, and another ship may not arrive for a very long time. The journey is calling you, but the timing is premature. Collecting postcards or fantasies of where you want to go may take over your focus and make you miss your destiny. Other things must be completed first, or you may still be attached to knowing the destination. Remember that the point of the journey is not the destination. It's who you will become as you are transformed along the way. Do not confuse the inner and the outer journey. Okay? So, my loves, that is your August 2021 reading for my Tauruses. As always, I'm sending you love, light, and healing, and I will be back soon with another reading. Talk to you soon. Oh, gosh. I don't know why I don't like me. Come on.